Like, who even knows? At this point, I'm not even trying. I'm just. Okay, hold on. Wow. We're just wasting storage. Alright. Scoochie, scoochie? Scoochie, scoochie? Scoochie? Good morning, beautiful people. I don't know. Is my face in photo? Is the microphone working? The microphone's not in the ideal positioning. I can say that much for sure. But I'm scared to move anything. Okay, let's see. Do a little zoomy zoomy. My face looks like it's in focus. Okay, testing, testing. I think we're good, chat. Oh, it's giving clipping core. Hold up, let me like. Okay. Testy, testy, testy. It's a good morning, beautiful people. All right, as long as I don't yell, it'll be fine. All right. Immediately yells. Good morning, beautiful people. We're taking up more space this time. I don't know how we're going to do that in the future, but I have to practice it. Wow. It's currently 6 p.m., by the way. My camera is at 4% battery. I couldn't get the angles right, and then my dog got sick right in front of my chair, which thank God it's not a problem or anything. But thank God everything was fine. I got it cleaned up and done. But it has been a day, and unfortunately it's a sober day for me, so I can't just drink it away. No, don't drink your problems away, you guys. But like, I am just saying, having a beer during recording this could have been nice, but honestly, we try to keep you sober anyway because this isn't the drunk podcast. But also, do we? I don't know. That might change. That might not. I don't know. But right now, that's that. And so, all I have is a LaCroix. That's what I've got for now. Although I'll be way too. Will this make like ASMR? I don't know. We'll find out when I'm editing. Anyway, good morning, beautiful people. I'm just yapping because I don't know what's going on anymore. Um, it's really late. I'm tired. Um, I can't put my feet on the floor because it's wet and I want it to dry properly. I have guests, well, a guest, but still coming tomorrow. And I have to film this now because tomorrow I plan on taking like videos and doing like a photo shoot type thing with the guest. Um, not in a weird way, just to clarify, but like in a way that I'm fully gonna have to rearrange my setup probably. Um, and I don't want to have to worry about that. So we're getting this done. I really wasn't gonna get this done, especially after I had to clean the carpet, which looks fantastic once again. But yeah, I was just gonna lay down, watch a thriller, go to sleep, go to work tomorrow. Y'all, life has been so busy. I'm like crying. Not literally. Every time I tell ChatGPT that, it takes me so literally. I'm trying not to be so stiff this episode, y'all. Last episode, I was like, the whole time, I was like a floating face. And so I'm trying to not do that. I have to get used to this. I'm not used to this. So last episode, I was scared, but it turned out fine. We're going to have to like make sure that everything stays fine. I still can't believe the fact that I have to talk so quietly. I mean, this probably isn't quietly for most people. I don't know. Maybe I've been told I'm loud before. I don't agree. But even if I am, so what? But like, I'm sorry, but I think this is talking quietly and softly. I don't think that this is normal talking because like, if I were to do normal talking, watch, this is how I normally talk. Usually I'm talking more like this, but if I talked like this into the micro, let me just show you guys, okay? I'm so sorry in advance, ready? This is how I would normally talk. I would normally be like this, and I'd be like, "Are you kidding me?" And I can just feel the clipping right now, like the like noise or something. Like I'm so sorry if that was bad, but I don't know. Me feeling the need to prove it. Skull emoji. Anyway, today I made a Costco run, um, And let me tell you, during the Costco run, I went to get one thing, wine. Oh my goodness. I should have gotten charcuterie stuff. Me stressing for no reason at all. Like, I'm all like, before the person comes, which by the way, my house is like spotless because I don't know if I told, have I told the podcast? I've spent the past like 2 to 3 weeks scrubbing it, literally floor to ceiling. Um, the only thing I haven't touched is like most of the ceilings, but I have definitely cleaned some of them, that's for sure. Um, in some of the rooms, though, I haven't. And now I'm scared too because I'm realizing if I clean the ceilings, it's gonna get dusted stuff on the walls and the carpet. And I've already literally scrubbed the walls and the carpet multiple times. The carpet, I literally in each room, I went over each like carpet literally like 5 times from like every angle. It was intense. It was a lot. But so yeah, it's like in really good condition. But I had to re shampoo the carpet because my dog got sick, and it's a good thing. I always save a little bit of something because I have like honestly should have used all of my carpet shampoo last time, but I didn't, and I saved a little bit just in case, and this was the just in case. So I need more carpet shampoo, and it's really expensive, and I have to pay taxes and do all this stuff. So we're gonna see about that. But anyway, it's been a lot. And so I'm all thinking, I was like, okay, well, I want to vacuum before they come because, like, after the shampooing, the carpet pattern's kind of random and I'd like it to have, like, an organized pattern and stuff. And then there's also an extra stain. I'm like, ooh, I don't think I'm going to be able to remove it, but whatever. There's just all this stuff running through my head. And then there's some, like, drywall on the floor. Um, See, and this is why I don't like doing anything late. It's time to feed my dog, you guys. I mean, what am I supposed to do about him? I'll be right back, guys. You just wait here. I can't even talk to you guys while I do it because we have a microphone. What was that? Because we have a microphone now. But I'll be right back, and hopefully the framing just doesn't get messed up. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? What did I miss, guys? Anyway, yeah. There's a lot going on. I'm stressed because I've fully cleaned the house. I'm like not I've been on like nonstop. And the past 2 days have kind of supposed to been rest days, but yesterday I spent literally the entire day after the plumbers. I had to have some plumbers come and deal with them, and I had to spend the entire day after work from the second I got home because they came early, which is better than them coming later because that means they would have stayed later. But still, I'm just so like tired because I didn't get a rest yesterday, and then I didn't get a rest today, and I haven't gotten a rest, and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And tomorrow I have to go to work with again. Oh, okay, good. I was worried because my dog. Okay, good boy. Um, I can't. He can't get sick again, you guys. I'm out of carpet shampoo. Anyway, so I've been working to pay my bills and stuff, but like, I'm so tired, chat. Anyway, me breaking down for 45 minutes. Uh, yo, I need a break. I do though. I really do. I'm just. Anyway, um, I've just been on nonstop for like at least 2 weeks at this point, maybe more. And tomorrow doesn't really change that because I'm like kind of hosting. And I'm not mad about it. Like I'm excited, but like I have to just keep working and it's just cyclical. It's like there's no like even on the weekends I'm not I remember this last weekend I started on Sunday at 9 a.m. I started cleaning and I wasn't done till like 8 p.m. and then I just went to bed. And the day before that, I spent a few hours in the morning, and so I started at 11 a.m. and then I just kept going until I don't know, it was like 7 to 9 hours somewhere in that range. It really is nonstop, and so I'm kind of tired, chat. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of stressed. Kind of freaking out, but it is what it is. I mean, the best thing I can do is ask to take off tomorrow, but I don't want to lose that money. And I mean, I could use like vacation or something, but that's also so last minute for vacation or something. It's not giving star employee. It's giving unreliable. It's giving I would get yelled at, but like passively. I'd get guilt tripped is the better word for it. Yeah. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. Um, but anyway, we'll get through it. We'll make it past it. I just thought I'd record though because I was like, girl, if I don't record tonight, tomorrow I'm gonna want to like vacuum and all of this stuff, and I can't do that and this. It's too much. I'm gonna if my phone, I'm gonna crash out. I'm going to crash out, you guys. Okay. Anyway, that's been my life lately. Let's see what else has been going on, guys. Photos of me scrubbing walls, photos of me scrubbing the floors, skull emoji. Okay, let's see. I went to the eye doctor. What is this? What is this photo of me? Genuinely, what is it? This is kind of scary. It's just a photo of me in my car. Car? I don't know. I bought myself some flowers today. That was cute. I bought myself some flowers. Oh, so that that's what I was getting towards with the Costco trip. So I went to Costco to get some wine to stock up for tomorrow because tomorrow's like a wine night, wine day, wine afternoon, wine evening, I guess. And I was thinking I should get charcuterie, but I really need to save the money, so probably not. But I don't know what we're gonna need. We need to eat something. I don't know. I'll figure it out tomorrow. I like do not know. Now is just not the time. And wow, I'm just like freaking out. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Yeah. So I got Cabernet Sauvignon. I got Merlot. I got 6 wines basically. I also got some beer. All I went for was wine, by the way. That was it. I also got some beer though. Some Pacifico. I got myself some flowers and all this stuff. Have I eaten? I ate lunch. The way I actually need to take deep breaths right now, we might have to cut this one short. I'm actually like getting physically like anxious from everything. It's a lot. Wow. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I had him in the first place. Wow. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like freaking out. Deep breaths. And then I got a ton of LaCroix sparkling waters for the sober days. It won't even load my orders. That's whatever. And so all I went was to get like $60 max worth of wine. I ended up spending more than that. We'll just say that much. I wish I could tell you guys what wines I bought, but all Costco's app keeps saying is loading, 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 loading. Oh, here we go. Okay. So it's loaded, but now it's not been 24 hours, so it's not going to show me my receipt. How awful would it be if Costco actually had modernized app technology? That sounds horrifying if you ask me. Me having to sit crisscross applesauce because I can't, my legs can't fit, but I can't put them on the carpet because it's not, I mean, it's clean, but it's wet. And I feel like it needs to dry to be fully clean. I don't know why, but it just makes sense to me. Anyway, you know they make enzyme carpet shampoos, I mean, like they're intentionally putting enzymes. Isn't that kind of gross? Like it's giving we are putting living things intentionally in our carpets. Maybe they're not living, but that doesn't make much sense, does it? Oh yeah, today I bought a ton of cookies, like a disgusting amount of cookies. I bought a family size pack of chocolate chip cookies, two off-brand Thin Mints and two off-brand Samoas. I ate a lot at lunch, like a lot. Anyway, ooh, I forgot I got my sour candy. Ooh, um, yeah, last night. Yesterday was my dog's 10th birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to my dog. He was so cute. He was such a good boy. I gave him ribeye and dog ice cream, and Gemini thinks that maybe is why he got sick was because it was so rich, even though it was 24 hours ago. Um, so we'll have to reassess that next time. I thought it would be fine, but I guess not. Um, oh, this was us waiting for the plumber and me looking at air filters and measuring said air filters. Um, wow. When you're oh these was okay. Let's talk about this. So there was two German Shepherd puppies that I saw. So I was trying to find out. Okay, there's too much context for this. We're gonna keep it short. I was trying to find out. One of my coworkers said that they saw a SWAT team while they were working. Okay, they said they saw a SWAT team, and I was like, why? Why would a SWAT team be in their area? Um, and they were like, I don't know. So I was like, well, I'm gonna look into that after work. But then lunch came around, and I was like, I'm just gonna look into it during lunch. And I didn't find out why there was a SWAT team, but I did find there was two German Shepherd puppies. Okay, this is one of them. Okay, you probably can't see it well, but they were so cute, and I seriously considered said German Shepherd puppies. Okay, like seriously considered it. But I know my sister has a German Shepherd. Okay, I don't even think she got it as a puppy. I think she got it when it was like a year and some months old or something, which I guess you could consider a puppy, but like not like this. These are 10 weeks old. Um, they're sisters first of all, which from what AI told me is more drama basically. But like not a big deal. I'm definitely adopting them as a pair too. Like if they've always been together, especially if they're blood related. Like I mean, I'm not. I don't want to separate them. And I know like apparently breeders actually. This isn't a breeder by the way. Um, but according to AI, breeders actually recommend a lot of the time to people that they do separate them, which I think is horrible. I think that's so sad. Why would we do that? But apparently it is commonly recommended because they might not bond with you. And I know with German Shepherds, at least with my sister, they do really bond to one person. And so they might bond to each other. But anyway, they were so cute and I really thought about it. But then I thought about my life already. I already have way too much going on, way too much to do, way too many responsibilities. And German Shepherds, they're like, the way I think of them is like a light version of a Belgian Malinois, which if you don't know what that is it a German dog? No, I think it's a Dutch dog. I don't know. I think it's a Dutch dog, but I could be wrong. Um, they're famous for you have to train them. Like they have to be employed basically. Like they don't have to work for like the SWAT team or the police force or something, but they have to have stuff to do. It's non-optional. If you don't give them something to do, they're gonna destroy your house, do whatever. They're gonna find something to do basically in the most crazy way possible. And so I think of like German Shepherds as kind of like the light version of that, because with my sister, that German Shepherd, the reason that there's holes in this carpet. It's the reason that there's holes in other carpet. It's the reason, um, like it single-handedly like has broken doors. It has scratched door. It's just it's a full-time commitment, and it's not just one. It's two, and they are like babies. So I'd have to like train them, and then like if they go into like heat and stuff, like it's just. And I know like based on my sister at least, what I've seen with her and with them, she takes that dog to the vet a lot. Okay, And I know with German Shepherds, health issues are just kind of a thing, like hip. Apparently, they're famous for having hip issues, maybe hind leg things too, something like that, joint issues, something like that. But also like sensitive stomachs and stuff. And so you can't really know, like, are they not well, or are they just, is it just their breed? And so that's really expensive. And I'm just like, and again, we have to multiply all of this by 2 because I would be getting 2 of them. I was just like, plus it seemed so kismet because I saw this the day of my dog's 10-year anniversary, or 10-year, I guess not 10-year anniversary of knowing me, because I wasn't there when he was born, but 10 years of his birthday. It just seemed kismet. It was definitely 10 years as of when I got him, because I got him as a puppy. But I didn't get him the day he was born, so he's so cute. But I decided against it because there's just way too much going on, way too much to do, way too much to worry about, as we're seeing here. I'm already just overwhelmed as is, and I'm learning to navigate that as is. I don't need an external, 2 external, actually, we have to keep in mind, sources of that. And so I'm just not dealing with that. Not that makes it sound really bad, sorry. I just can't take that on at this time. I was looking at something else when I said not dealing with that, but I love dogs, I love puppies. They are cute, they're so, you guys. And this is the other one, and they're just so cute. Anyway, and so what is this? It doesn't matter. Anyway, this was me dealing with who even knows more of the filter, the obsession I've obtained with air filters. This was me literally scrubbing and disinfecting. Literally, I did every outlet, every switch, everything. Every cabinet in the bathroom for one of the bathrooms, because one of the bathrooms was like concerning, like genuinely, like biologically, like concerning. Am I talking too loud? Wait, that looks like it's red. I don't want that to be red. Is that red? Anyway, and so no, I think it's fine. I think it's okay. Okay. Anyway, and so it was really concerning to me. I never used that bathroom actually the whole time that I lived here. I'm still, honestly, I guess I've kind of just trained myself not to use it. I don't know, because at this point I've genuinely disinfected everything with bleach for most of it, except the wood. The wood I didn't use bleach on because you shouldn't be using bleach on wood, but I did use a Pine Sol that's supposed to kill 99.99% of like bacteria and viruses or something. I think at least bacteria. I assume viruses, but I don't know. Anyway, hold on, you guys. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, and so yeah, it's just been where did we leave off at? We were talking about, I don't even remember. Oh my gosh, my baby. Oh, your puppy. Oh my goodness. I love puppies. Oh yeah, I disinfected the bathroom. And it's been a lot, but I did that. Yeah. And literally, like, I did like the insides and the outsides of the wood. The cabinet, not the cabinets, the counters, even the I actually don't know about the medicine cabinet, but the floors, like everything, the toilets, I cleaned the toilets. Everything should be fine, but I'm still like worried about using it because it was so down bad for whenever I first lived there. I didn't want to touch it because I didn't know what was there. I wanted it to give it time to, like, anything that I had to worry about to die. And it was so bad. But shoot, I even scrubbed the doors. Each door in this home, unironically, genuinely has been scrubbed. It's insane. But I mean, yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I need a break. I really need a break. Mm, but anyway, um, and so I would show you guys what came out of the shampoo machine, but you'd be disgustingly grossed out. Like, very, very much so. So instead, let me show you this puppy. This is one of our puppies. He's so cute. I don't know if you can see it. I think you can roughly see it, if nothing else. He's so cute. He's a baby Pomeranian. I love the puppy. He's not my personal dog. But he's so cute. This was me when I got my eyes dilated, and I posted it to that song by where she says MDMA in the back garden. I'm gonna leave it there because I don't want to get striked or something for Spotify taking it out of context. It's a song though, it's lyrics. Anyway, we got my backyard cleaned up. The weeds were so bad. They were so bad, so bad. It was giving forest energy. But wow, and this is all the way back to the first episode. You guys, the quality. Oh, chef's kiss. Did we ever release the second one? We posted, right? Wait, right? Yeah. The most recent one was the only one we've had with the newest setup, right, guys? I believe that is the case. Guys, right? Wait, now I need to confirm, everybody. Bear with me. I have 2,740 liked videos, and I don't like videos easily on YouTube on my main account. That's actually insane. Okay. Hold up. Blah 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 blah. There I am. Yeah. Okay, so we've had two. Yeah, we have had. No, we've only had one. Right, because I tried uploading a short and it did not work out. It was, instead of a short, it was like a proper video. Look at the quality. Ooh, I love this setup, you guys. I feel so blessed to be able to have it. Me just looking at the quality of last week's episode. Humble, I know, but it's so good. Anyway, yeah, let's get back on track. What has been happening since I saw you guys last? That's controversial. 13 years ago. It wasn't me, guys. Don't worry. It's ABC News. Anyway, my dog does like, I will say, this is my dog sleeping over here. My dog does like sleeping here, but to be fair, I think I probably took this space from him, my poor baby. Because, I mean, it has to be my color blindness acting up, right? That looks like a red line bouncing to me. But anyway, my poor baby, he's always like, yeah, it has to be. He's always laid here and like eating his treats here. But this was like the best place to set up for the podcast. And he still eats here. He still lays here, but me saying he really likes it here is kind of like me taking his space and being like, it's mine now, thank you. But anyway, I need to call my optometrist and order contacts because that's like the whole reason I went, and I haven't even ordered them yet. What is the point of getting prescriptions if you're not going to use them? You know what I mean? Like, you go to a doctor to get medication and then you never pick up the medication. You're just like donating to the doctor at that point, right? Like like low-key. But whatever. I'm so glad I was able to get this set up back, by the way, guys, because I was a little worried. Because let me tell you guys what, okay? What was that? I zoomed out with my camera and it just went like a vibrating. It doesn't actually physically move, right? What? On my phone? Anyway, I went to get a prescription for my glasses. I don't remember where I was going. I got way too thrown off by that. I missed a call from somebody. Oh yeah, I was aware of that. I didn't answer because I was like, why is this person calling me? Anyway, I did not recall what I was saying, you guys. Chat, what was I saying? I don't know. Basically, I need contacts. That's all that I really know. Um, and I should really get those ordered because why did I go to the doctors if I'm not going to use the prescription? Doesn't make any sense. I need a lot of things. The biggest one being money. Who wants to donate? Oh wait, anybody? Nobody? Okay, that's fine. um, but anyway, um, yeah, I don't know. I've had a lot going on, but I can't even think of it. That's like the roughest part of all of it. Is I'm like, y'all, I know a lot's been going on, but I don't know what. Like that's crazy to say, but I don't know. I mean, I've been so stressed. I can tell you guys that much, but I mean, I'd have to tell you guys one by one what the things I've done. Okay, sure. Let's go through the things I've done. I most recently cleaned every cabinet individually. First, I just did like a sanitization thing, so I just scrubbed it with like a mop with some sanitizer on it, and then I one by one with a microfiber cloth like passed over it with the sanitizer stuff and wiped away at it and stuff to get rid of any what is that stuff called like it happens a lot, streaking, any streaking. um I did the same thing with all in the inside and outside of all of the windows, mirrors, etc. Even the like any glass, basically, we'll just say that. I had to scrub the floor a few times, especially after the plumbers came. I had just like mopped and cleaned everything up, and then they came, so I had to re-mop and clean everything up because it's gross. And yeah, it's a whole thing. Um, I mean, I really couldn't tell you guys what I've done because my thing is, it's kind of like that thing where they're like, name one time I did that, and then you're like, I know they did it. I just can't think of what the one time was. It's like that energy. Like I could not tell you. All I could tell you is I'm stressed. We can talk about how tomorrow. Let's talk about the podcast I've been listening to. Let's talk about that. Okay, let's get into pop culture. So, I finished the most recent podcast I started listening to because I finished pretty big. I don't know if I told you guys, not pretty basic, but I finished basically Unfiltered ages ago. I mean, it's been a minute for it's been a while now. Um, I've I finished basically Unfiltered a while ago. So then I started listening to Wine About It because Trisha Paytas mentioned Wine About It, and so I was like, you know what, why not? Um, no, actually, it's because I saw a collaboration with Vanilla Mace and QT Cinderella. No, I don't know their real names. Blair. I don't think anyone calls her that though. And I don't know what Vanilla Mace's real name is, but anyway, I saw a collaboration between the two of them, and then QT was like, "You have to come on Wine About It, though." And then Vanilla Mace was like, "What's Wine About It?" And so I was like, "What is Wine About It?" I was excited because I thought that they drank every episode. They don't. Spoiler alert. Very much spoiler alert. Something that everybody should know. They barely drink. Like ever. Why is it called Wine About It? We made the whole theme wine, and all they do is leave bottles up. What is the purpose? Why would we do this? Um, Although I was actually really engaged, and I stuck with it. But then I found out very recently, only very recently, was there a change in the hosts. Previously, I guess it was QT Cinderella and somebody named Maya. Um, Not Valkyrie. Some Valkyrie. Yeah, no, that's actually right. Not Valkyrie and QT Cinderella. Um, and I really didn't want to get into it because, especially because that's just, if I get into it, it's just seems like it's building myself, setting myself up to be let down, you know, because I know once I finish all of those Maya QT Cinderella episodes, like if I get really into them, then I'm never gonna see it again because Maya's done. They don't work together anymore, And so why it seems kind of like, why would I do that? You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, it was definitely a situation. Um, and so I watched all of the ones. I watched the last video. I will say I did watch that with Valkyrie. I watched the last video with Valkyrie, Maya, and Cutie Cinderella. But other than that, I've only watched the ones with Valkyrie and Cutie Cinderella. And it was okay. It was fine. But I've really been into that, but I finished that because there's actually not that much of those. I mean, there's a good amount, but I've finished them already. I think they've. I don't even know if they've spent a year together at this point. I don't know. Anyway, and so then I had to find a new podcast. I tried The Yard just because they mentioned Cutie Cinderella mentioned it in the podcast a few times in one about it, but then I remembered Trisha has another podcast, No Love Line, not Love Line. I almost said No Love Life. Pretty sure they're both married. Anyway, um, and so that is what I've been most recently listening to, and it's pretty engaging. I will say. I mean, anything with Trisha, in my opinion, is pretty engaging, but whatever. Anyway, um, it's pretty good. It's pretty engaging. Um, and it is so cold. Why is it cold? That's like so. What is going on? Yeah, I mean that's been my life. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna have to cut this short, and I'm so sorry, but I am not feeling great, and God willing, like I mean, pray for me. Like I'm physically fine. I think I pray, and I plead that I'm physically fine. But I think it's just I need a break. I need I need a minute. So I'm gonna go get underneath my blankets and watch something. I don't know. Warm up, watch something. What is my house currently set at? I don't know. Let's find out. The current temperature. I feel like Google Home. The current temperature of the thermostat is blah blah blah. Inactive. I beg your finest pardon. It looks like it was at 73. See, that's not even that crazy, but I don't know. Anyway, I need a breather. I need a second. I need to just relax. So, thank you all so much for listening. I'm so sorry to cut it short. I promise you all, I do not want to cut it short. However, I also, my body is basically begging me. Like, I can't focus. And so, thank you all so much for listening. Again, so sorry to cut it short, but I know this isn't a typical episode, but if you enjoyed this week's episode, please leave us a good rating. If not, please listen to last week's episode or maybe next week's episode. There's just been a lot going on, and I'm trying to balance it. And we're doing our best. At least we got something up. That's always what I say, is something is better than nothing. But thank you all so much for listening. I love you all. And I appreciate every single one of you. I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys. What? Good morning, beautiful people. Hold up. Wow. Good morning, beautiful people. Camera right. Good morning, beautiful people. How do we look? I think this will do. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna crash out. I don't know. Let's see how it looks on camera. Good morning, beautiful people. Please tell me this isn't horrible. I'm gonna cry.
And just like panning the room with their eyes and like bulging out of their head. Yeah. And like, I haven't been, I don't think, I don't know. I have no idea. Just,
I can't fathom why. The lighting? What would be keeping it from focusing on me? Good morning, beautiful people. Hello? Hello? Y'all, if this doesn't go right, we'll place a bet right now. If this doesn't go right, we're getting a beer. I don't care if it's warm. Speaking of which, I should put a beer in the fridge, actually. Because I have a feeling this isn't going to